Okay, kids, today I'm making two handles, and what this is going to do is help me adjust the ram on the mill. The old handles broke off. There, I got my persuader on there, 24 incher. So up in here, and of course you can't see it, I bet, there is a wedge. And when you tighten this down, I guess, this is the impression I'm getting, is it forces that wedge down. I was able just to pull the wedges up, and if you look here, yeah, let's see, I had it moving. There, see it moving? Okay. It's not easy. All right, let's get this part removed. There's a little set screw at the top there. Now the reason we have to remove this is because the handles, the threaded part of the old handles, are broke off inside of that shaft. All right, so obviously the mill's not working, so I go to my little tiny drill press. I drill the appropriate sized hole. I have my easy out here, find the right socket, and let's just hope for the best. I can't believe it. This thing is actually coming out. It's my lucky day. Oh, I'm sure that the other side's going to be just as easy. Let's see what happens. I drill the hole, same as before. Put the easy out in the hole, and it is not moving. All right, let's try a little bit of heat. Certainly this will work. And nothing. All right. Let's head back to the drill press. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bigger drill bit, and I'm going to carefully drill this out and not mutilate the existing threads. Now comes the tedious part. You get a pick. You have to pick away at these threads. Then grab a punch, and you do the same thing. You kind of hit it with a punch, hoping you can screw it out. You got to have patience to do this. After smacking it with the chisel for a while and then using the pick, I was able to grab it with the needle nose pliers and remove the remaining part of the threads. I'm not so sure you guys can see it, but the threads are a little boogered up, but they're not too bad. So I just run my tap down through there. This will be fine for what it's for. All right, for the fun part. We head over to the lathe. This shaft's about an inch in diameter. I just do a skim coat to clean it up. So I need a 12mm thread on the end of the shaft. That has to be 11.966 millimeters, which equals 4.75 inches. So my shaft is measuring 0.985 minus 0.471. So that means we have to move your finger, 0.514. All right, we got to hog out a little over ½ inch of material. Sorry I didn't show you the measurement here, but we're close enough. Let's thread this thing. And yes, that's how it works. The handle flips around, goes against the carriage, stops it, it threads in place. I throw a little chamfer on this, and I probably shouldn't have. I bet if I wouldn't have put the chamfer, I'd get a better fit. I flip the handle around and put a chamfer on the other end. All right, let's see how I did. You know, this is a nice tight fit. I think this is going to work. Uh-oh. This thing bottomed out. We're going to have to cut the threads. All right, back to the lathe. Keep an eye on the part right around the 3-jaw chuck. You watching it? Something funny's happening here. Sure looks like the part's getting shorter, doesn't it? You guessed it. I didn't tighten down the chuck. All right, let's try this again. This time, I'm going to tighten down the chuck. Oh, and by the way, I have that die on there because the threads will be a little boogered up. So you just remove the die and that chases the threads. Alright, this fits good. I mean, the threads fit really good. I just would like to have a tighter fit between the handle and the shaft. I made the other one off camera. You didn't have to see me do that. I've been thinking about this, and I would like to make some kind of a collar that matches this both ways. See here? Because I would like for these to bear against this as much as possible, because when you're cranking on this, the way it is all of the pressure's on those threads, and they're small. I mean, they're 12 millimeter, and that's why they broke off. So if I could have some kind of collar that's bearing on this, so the bolt, let's put it that way, will actually screw in, squeeze the collar against this will squeeze against the collar, and when you're cranking on it, more pressure will be put on the collar, or equal pressure will be put on the collar and the threads, and it shouldn't break. But for now, I got to get this mill put back together. So this is simple. You know, I just put the shaft in the hole, and then I install the set screw. And that set screw is only to keep the shaft from being pulled out. You can't have it too tight because you have to rotate that. So I install the handles. I think this is going to work pretty good. I just can't believe how tight this is. The locks that I was showing you in the beginning of the video, they must be sticking. But this is going to have to work for now. I have to get this mill put back together. Well, there it is. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.